Hey guys, how's it going? It's my birthday today, and what I thought I'd do is, I already tried this before, but I got a whole bunch of strings and everything else for my birthday, like a lot of strings, and I also got a couple pedals and everything else, but I was going to try to do a restringing video today, and what ended up happening is, I just hit the record button using YouTube stuff, and when I hit stop recording, I hit start over. So yeah. So now what I've decided to do is, it's the same guitar, but what I decided to do is string most of it up because it's basically the same thing, except when you get over here, you gotta tune it, turn it, get those two mixed up, turn it a little differently. But I got Martin strings because actually the last strings that I have to put on is the D string and the E string. So I thought I'd go ahead and do that. And the reason I like Martin, Diodario's good. I've been using them for a while. I switched to Ernie Ball Electric. Now I'm using Martin acoustic again because they have that winding on there that saves your bridge. Because most strings don't have that winding on there. That stuff. It's like protective shield, and it protects your bridge. So most strings don't have that, and what you have is strings digging in your bridge and creating a hole. Well, this protects your bridge because it's got that. So what you do is, you get the strings taken off, everything else. On an acoustic guitar, you have these little pieces. You take these out, and there's going to be a hole. And what you're going to do is you're going to stick the ball onto the string in the hole. Okay? Then you take your little pole piece, I guess you can call it, push that in, and then that'll secure the string. Now this is the D string, and so this one's wound. So this one, what you can do is you can push it through the hole of the tuning peg, machine head or whatever. Yeah, machine head. And come on. And then you want to give it some slack. Thicken, come on. Give it some slack, and then you want to bend it around the machine head so it makes a little hook. And that will not come out. That is safe. And then if you have one, I had it, but it's gone. There it is. You take a string winder, and now I'm just going to give the string a little pressure while I'm winding it up. What you want to do is you want the winds to go up. So you want them to start on the headstock of the guitar and work their way up. Okay. Now you can make a hook on the wound strings that have that little bronze coloring to them, but the silverish chrome ones that don't have the bronze color, that don't have winding, you can do that, but it's not as safe because this has that winding and it's like metal and it kind of catches itself, so it stays bent. The thinner ones you can't really do that, and I'll show you a trick that I do for the thinner ones. Okay, so I'm not going to tune it, just going to get that on there. So now, take my E string, the thinner one, the thinnest, and then do the same thing. You push it in there, okay, put it through the machine head, pull it tight, put it in the nut, and then you give it some slack. Now for me, for my E strings, the thinner ones, I like to give them a lot of slack. So that's a lot. You can't see it because it's off camera, but probably a foot above the body. Well, no, not a foot. Maybe 8 inches or so. Now that I have it pushing through the machine head, I'm going to do the same thing again and go back through. So you see a loop as you start to go through, and then I pull, and I just created a knot. Then you get your string winder, wind it up. Make sure that the winds go up. Now, the more slack you have, the longer it's going to take, but if you have a string winder, it's not going to take near as long as it would if you're using your fingers. So, I always have a string winder on hand, and string cutters. I had to use scissors, which wasn't fun. So, always have string cutters and string winders nearby when you're changing strings on any guitar, because it saves time. And time is essential if you're doing a gig or whatever. And you know, you gotta have that guitar and everything else. It's gotta be in tune. So it's essential. Time is essential. So, and when I was saying when I got strings for my birthday, well, today turned 16. So hopefully when I'm done with this video, I don't hit start over because I don't have any strings left to put on, because this is a new pack and this is the only acoustic pack I bought. I didn't buy, but I got. I cannot talk today. Okay, winds are going up. So yeah, I turned 16 today. Whew, boy. Exciting. I get my license in a couple days actually, so yeah. Don't have a car though. Sad. Gotta drive my mom's van, but it won't be my mom's van when I'm driving it, it'll be my van, so I'm gonna call it the man van. So. Okay. Now as this starts to get tighter, you can feel it, so then you can actually start to use your fingers again. And then what you do is, you want to tune it to pitch, but it's not going to stay there because you want to stretch the strings so they can sit in there, tune it up again. You need to stretch them if you can, depending on the string. Sometimes you only have to stretch them once, but if you can, maximum of 3, minimum of 2. Because I found, 2 works, but then I'm like, well, it's not quite in tune. I know they're new strings, so I tried it a 3rd time, and as they say, 3rd time's a charm. Most strings, I found with some Dunlop strings, you only have to stretch them once, sometimes 2, but usually not. So once you got them on there, tune them to pitch, give them a couple stretches like that on the thinner strings. Don't do it as hard, do it softer so you don't break them. And there you go, you can tune it up and everything else, and you're good to go, and you got your acoustic back. So yeah, I'm gonna enjoy my birthday today, and yeah, I'm not gonna hit start over this time. I'm actually gonna get it uploaded, so I'm gonna have coffee to make sure I do it right. Ooh, it seriously was warm when I was doing this. Now it's cold. Alright, see you guys later. So, tonight I'm actually going out to do stuff for my birthday. Well, not for my birthday, I gotta take care of some stuff, but you guys get to come along, so I'll record and everything else. So, yeah, you guys get to be a part of my birthday. So, I feel like you guys are part of my extended family because you guys watch my videos and everything else. So, I love you all. Take care, and I'll see you next time. So, probably when I'm 17. So, alright, bye guys. Take care. I love you all. Bye.